there's no friends around, who do you go to? All your questions about life, the best love advice, there's only one number. You go to Sunny, 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 Heartbreak Hotline. Sunny, 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 Heartbreak Hotline. Sunny, 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 Sunny's Heartbreak. Sunny, Sunny's Heartbreak. Sunny's Heartbreak Hotline Show.
Hi there, and welcome to Sunny Heartbreak's Heartbreak Hotline. I'm Sunny Heartbreak. You'll be seeing a lot of me tonight. And, welcome to this beautiful space. We're going to be talking about all matters, all kinds of matters of the heart tonight. And, I'm just very happy to be here. I'm very happy to have you all with me here. I'm very happy to have this funky song, my intro song. So, thank you, Milo and Luca, to have made this for me. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Um, yeah, after this long COVID stuff, the COVID thing, I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't quite like it, and I'm feeling freer already. Me, I just want to. Usually, I just run off into nature, and I just do my thing. And usually it goes okay, but sometimes you get some illness there as well. You know, actually, I got a good story for you. There was this one time I was walking through the bushes. Actually, I was a bit running through the bushes. I was a bit younger. I was playing. I was running through the bushes next to the bayou, uh, and I got bitten. I got bitten by a snake, and yeah, this snake happened to be quite poisonous actually. Uh, I ran home. I told my papa, "Yo, I got bitten by a snake. Help me!" And I was already passed out when I got there. But I've seen some crazy shit then. It was like, well, it was quite beautiful actually. It was beautiful. Like there were all kinds of colors and it was like the plants were talking to me. They were saying, "Sonny, you sweet son of a bitch. You you gotta you gotta run through us. Please go, go, go. Be wild, be free." And that was something I never forget actually. But what I also didn't forget was the fact that when I woke up, I woke up in a hospital and all these sweet people were nurturing me. So yeah, it was a beautiful experience actually. It was not nice to be almost dead and dying, but the fact that there was these people just caring for me, that was a very nice experience. That was beautiful. And after that, I just followed love's way, I think. Um, well, if that's just me rambling actually, but the whole principle of this Sunny Heartbreaks Heartbreak Hotline is that it's a hotline, and you can actually call us. You can call me here in this studio, this fancy looking studio, and you can call us on this number right here. Uh, and if you do, you are probably going to get connected through a very fancy technological system. And we're going to, yeah, we can just have a chat. We can just talk a little. You can tell me about your feelings, and, we see where it goes from there. Uh, so, yeah, give us a call. Um, there must be something on your mind. I know that a lot of people have heartbreaks. There's all kinds of matter of the heart. There's you got the weary heart. You got a stone cold heart. Uh, Sometimes you just don't. You can't soften up and everything just gets blocked away. That can be good. And sometimes you're just lonely. And sometimes you're just lonely and just want to talk a little. If that's the case, I'm also here. You know, just giving free free love advice. You can just call this number right here. One second. So, well, we also like in between this episode and the last one, we had a little small technical test. We also asked if people wanted to send in some questions, and actually some people did. I was very surprised by that. I thought, oh, I don't know, maybe people don't have problems. Well, I thought so, but I wrote some down. Let's see. Okay, I'm not gonna tell the names because I think anonymous is a bit better. I don't know if people like to get their names called out or not, so I'm just gonna leave them out of here. I can't get any matches on Tinder. What do I do wrong? Okay, Tinder. Okay, my sound guy just before this episode, I showed him this question, and he said to me, well, he told me what Tinder was, and well, I don't think there's nothing wrong with you. You're not doing anything wrong. It's a broken system. It's a broken system. You know, life is not about going left or going right or I see you and I think you're a lefty or a righty. That's not what life's about. And love is definitely not about that. Love is more fluid than that. So love just trickles down and trickles through the big rock of a heart that we have, and it gets to the core. So it's not a one or two situation, not a 0-1 situation like a computer thinks. So finding love through a computer is just, it doesn't work that way. You gotta meet each other. You gotta see each other. You gotta look each other in the eye, and you gotta see if there's see if there's a connection. You gotta feel that there's a connection, and that happens split second. It's not it's not that you swipe left or right at that second. You still acknowledge the person. You still when I'm walking on the street. I'm not gonna ignore people. I'm gonna look at you and I say, "Oh, hey, hi there, good sir, hi there, good man." Uh, and yeah, maybe there's this click, or maybe there isn't a click, and maybe it comes later on. Maybe it doesn't come, and it's fine. It's fine. But this love thing, it doesn't work with zero and ones. So, well, that's what I got to say about that, Mister Anonymous. Let me just check. Is the chat booming? I don't know because this is already gone. Maybe my sound guy can take a look at it. Maybe not. But you know, we're still waiting for the call. So if you want to get into the studio with me, and maybe you want to yeah share a few things, share a story or whatever, just give me a call here. Yeah, this number right here, it's free, or at least you just pay whatever you normally pay. Oh, I believe we do have a caller here. So let's see if we can connect it. Whatever you normally. Oh,
Hello.
hi there. I believe you have a caller here. Hi there.
Hi, I'm Nelina.
Hi there. How are you doing?
Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine here. Hi, I'm Nelina.
Very nice to meet you,
Well,
Nadia. Did you have a question?
yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, yeah. I have a question. It's on a bit delicate, but also very open subject. I think nowadays, but I hope it's fine if we talk about it on a show.
Well, Delicate is my middle name, so well, just lay it out there.
But I hope it's fine. Yeah, I wanted to ask you if you had some tips for me about blowjobs and how I can conquer and make a man fall in love with me with a blowjob. Just one.
I'm
About
sorry, you were asking
blowjobs
for
and how
blowjob
I
tips. I,
can
I couldn't get the, the,
conquer and
the,
make
the
a man
second
fall
thing.
in love with
You
me
want him
with a
to?
blowjob. Just one.
There's something technical going on.
Yeah, yeah, that.
I heard you saying you want him to want you more. Is that correct?
I want him to fall in love with me.
Ah, okay, okay. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't catch the last thing. So Nadia, she asked me if I got some tips about blowjobs to make a man fall in love with her. Um, well, I think you're already, you're already doing everything you can right there. If you're there, uh, just go with the flow. I think a lot of guys will just love the fact that you're already giving them a blowjob, which is well, for me it is a fantastic feeling actually when someone gives me one. Uh, you can't do a lot of things wrong. A few things that can go wrong here are, and then maybe the chance of him falling in love with you will decrease a little bit. Might be if you use too much teeth. Teeth are not nice on the sensitive skin uh, unless you, well, apply them really gently. Um, and also, but this is a bit of a personal experience. I think that can differ, change a little from person to person. Um, well, yeah, I like the visual part of it. My mind just starts working when I can see it real clear in front of me. So, uh, yeah, there's a beauty in this picture. So, yeah, just ask whatever the person likes if you want to do that, of course. Uh, and if you think this is a nice thing, you can do it for him. But also true love is not about that blowjob. So if you want to seduce him with the blowjob, well, you can, and you will probably will. But true love won't come from that. I think true love is more about the intimate connection. Don't you think? Nadia, are you still there? Ah,
I totally think so.
I think it helps, Nadia, if you
There's,
put the sound of the
yeah, you
stream
hear me?
off and you listen to the
I
phone
think
itself.
there is no real blowjob without true feelings behind it. I totally think so.
Ah, that's well, yeah, of course, that's one way of putting it. But it's a sensitive thing, the penis. It's there's probably not love in any blowjob, but there's a lot of feeling in all the blowjobs, except if it's not really sensitive at all. But how come you are looking for love throughout this blowjob?
Maybe I'm still inside the stereotyped manly idea that um, I have to do everything perfectly for a man.
I think I think a lot of women suffer from this. I think it's well the way we are raised actually. So I think it's there's nothing strange about that, and you can definitely well it seems like you already embrace this. Um but of course there are also other ways to find love, and you don't need the approval of a guy of a man, uh, well, to be acknowledged. I think you can acknowledge yourself. I hope you can actually. And
Yeah. Hmm.
well, I hope this blowjob information kind of helped you and helped some others. I think it was quite a little graphic, and maybe some people loved that. Um, so,
Thank you.
well, I
Yeah, I
hope
will
to
keep my
speak to
teeth
you
soft.
again. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Don't keep them soft. Just don't. Just use them delicately. Delicacy, delicacy.
Hmm.
That's the big secret right there. Thank you very much, Nadia.
All right. Thank you very much.
So, Nadia. I'm sorry, I don't know how I pronounce you, if I pronounce your name correctly, but well, she asked about blowjobs and how she could well get a man to love her through those. And I think that's not there's not one perfect way. It's always about about checking up with each other. It's about communication, is what I always say. And you can always, you're lying in bed, and you happen to give a blowjob, or the other way around works also just fine. You're uh, you're licking a vagina, and it's just and anything in there, actually, anything in the bed. You can check up on each other, and at any moment, hey, are you enjoying yourself? Are you the thing I'm doing, and it's all, it's crazy stuff, you're doing things with your fingers, with your tongue, whatever, with knees, with your shoulder, it's all about touch. Yeah, you just gotta check up with each other and see if the other person likes it. Do you like it? Oh yeah, cool. Can I change something? Do you want me to do something different? Then I do that, maybe, and that's how that love language in the bedroom goes. So, well, thank you for this call. And if anybody else has a question or wants to go in the studio with me, there's this number right here, and well, you can just give me a call after this break.
You go to sunny, 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 sunny's Heartbreak, sunny, sunny's Heartbreak, sunny's Heartbreak Hotline Show.
Hi there, this is Sunny Heartbreak's Heartbreak Hotline. I'm Sunny Heartbreak, your host of the evening. Well, the hotline is still open. This number right here, it's open. You can call me anytime, and we'll just hook you up here in the studio. Anytime, any kind of questions about love, about the matters of the heart. If you got a weary heart, just call me. If you got relationship problems, just let a little sunshine on it, and maybe it'll give you something new to think about. I'm not gonna say that I'm the Pope or anything, and you should listen to me, but a new fresh advice is always a welcome one. It's something my grandma always used to say. I'm gonna check up with the chat also. Sometimes, all right. There's a lot of people here. Uh, All right, people like the use of knees and shoulders in love, in the love situation in the bedroom. There's also a love train going on, and it says choo choo. That's nice. And there's something about deeper annihilations. Do I read that correctly? My Dutch is not that great. Something about deep annihilation. But I don't know if that refers to the bedroom or to this live stream right here. Is Sunny single? Well, that's a big question right there. Uh, Sunny is a single person. He is here in single form. I believe that you know once we die, that we are multiple. I think when we die, we're gonna get the matter of our heart will diverse into the universe, disperse into the ground, and we will have the ultimate love affair with all kinds of worms and grains of sand and roly dolies coming together and just having a one good time. But for now, I think I'm mostly a single person. Um, you know, Monogamy in that way, or polyamory in that way, is also a thing to talk about. So if you want to have questions about that, you can also, well, give me a call on this number right here. In the meanwhile, I also have a list of questions that actually came in the chat and in the DM sooner in between episodes. Let's have a look. Hmm. Let's see. This kind of this goes fine with the monogamy and the polyamory thing. I am a guy and I have a fantasy of having a threesome with a girl and a dude. Does that make me gay? Uh, you know, apart from the fact that it is, it's totally fine to be gay. If you like dudes, nice. If you like ladies, that's also nice. If you like anything in between, just go for it. Uh, be clear about it. Be not so clear about it. Whatever. It's your life, and you should live it the way you want to live it. Uh, well, yeah. Does it mean that this guy is gay? No, I don't think so. Actually, you know, you can have a fancy about anything. I fantasize about a lot of things. Sometimes I fantasize about, uh, well, climbing in a tree and having love in this tree, or even with the tree. Does that make me a tree lover? Well, I do love trees, but that doesn't define me as a person, uh, per se, at least not for me. Uh, so no, I don't think that having a fantasy of having sex with a guy makes one gay. Um, but maybe you are, maybe you like it. It sounds like a good fantasy. Maybe you're bisexual. Fantastic for you. Just check out if it's a fantasy you uh, wanna try out, and maybe you find some people that wanna try that out with you. No problem. So if there's anything going on in your love life, like this anonymous, you can give me a call right here, and we can hook you up in the studio, like Nadia just now, talking about blowjobs or just about your relationship, about love, about the matter of the heart. Maybe you're just feeling lonely, and that's just fine. That's fine. You can call me. You can let some sun shine in that heart of yours. In the meanwhile, I'll just have a look at the chat because it's going crazy. Personality overlooks WDYT. Why don't you too? There's a guy who likes sword fights. Well, that's awesome. I dig sword fights over any fights. I think if you really want to get down and dirty with someone, you gotta do some sword fights. Just get your axe out there and just swing it through another sword. Just having those big, sharp objects running into each other and clashing is a majestic feeling. I think it's just it's sensitive, it's delicate. Just try it out. Good old sword fight. What you also should try out is giving me a call. Actually, that's what you should try out. Just call this number. We're gonna get some stuff going there. But in the meanwhile, we still got some questions. Oh, was actually a different card. What's a good first date? A good first date. I always like to take people into nature, but sometimes, because, well, I think going somewhere public is the safest thing to do for a guy and a girl. Uh, some people just don't feel very safe if they go to a very remote place. And me personally, I would just wanna make a person feel very safe. Just like I wanna let them know they can be themselves. No harm will be done over them. You don't know a person. There's some crazy people out there. I don't like to think about most people that way, but there's anxieties and everything. So that's one thing you should keep in consideration. I think it should be a bit low key. It's a first date. You're not gonna instantaneously marry her or him. Wait a sec. I'm gonna just, you know, look in the mirror. Gotta be done. Uh, you know, I like to keep things casual a bit, but that's a personal thing. I also know that people buy roses on their first date and go all the way. Uh, but you could also go wrong with that right now because chivalry is always there's a line there where chivalry goes into patriarchy, and that's something you need to check out. But that's a whole different question. I think buying a rose or plucking a rose for someone is a really nice gesture, and you can actually just do it. Comparing someone to a rose, that's a nice thing to do. I see your beauty. I see you're a beautiful person. You know what? Here's something else to match your beauty. A beautiful flower. So if you have a favorite flower, maybe you can put it in the chat. But also, we have a color. That's very nice. So, hi there, welcome. You should put your chat, you should put the audio of your stream out and you should just use your phone. Having that said, welcome.
Ja, oké. Heel goed verstaan zo.
Hi there, what's your name? I didn't quite get that.
Sjaak.
Ah, Shak. I believe we've met before, haven't we?
Ja, we hebben elkaar eerder gesproken. Wacht even, ik draai even een checkie. Goed, heb je even...
Yeah, I got a moment, I'm here for you. I'm here to listen to you. Not
ja, oké. Dat is beter.
So that's very, very, very nice, and relax. It's a relaxed atmosphere. You can smoke
Wat
if you
zeg je
want.
nou?
You don't have to.
Sunny.
Yeah. How can I help you?
Ik heb wel even wat serieus met je te bespreken, want ik heb je de vorige keer gesproken. En het ging over mijn wijf, weet je nog?
Yeah, there was some talk about your lady, yeah.
Ja, die zag het niet meer zo zitten. Die zag het iets meer zitten in de buurman, snap je?
Yeah.
Ja, nou, het is me nog niet helemaal gelukt om haar terug te veroveren. Dus nu ben ik naar mijn vriend Daan gegaan. En Daan, die zegt dat ik al mijn geld in crypto's moet stoppen. En dat ik dan een romantisch etentje voor haar kan betalen. En dat dan alles goed komt. Alleen, ik voel me er niet helemaal lekker bij. Wat denk jij, Sunny?
I think putting your money in some vague construct based on money is not gonna help your love life any bit. I think the time that you spend in speculating on these constructs, these money constructs, I think you can actually use that time to go on a date with this lady of yours. Go on a date. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can just go take her to the nature. Take her to a nice bush,
Ja, maar
a nice lake.
Sunny, wacht nou even, jongen. Je begrijpt het geloof ik niet helemaal.
What's going on, man?
Jij zegt, ik neem haar mee op een date, maar zij wil niet op een date. Dus ik moet dan toch minstens met een Ferrari voorkomen rijden. Wil zij nog instappen bij mij, of niet, Sunny? Ze stapt liever in de Audi van de buurman. Dus wat doe ik daaraan, Sunny?
Okay, so you're saying, okay, she rather goes with the shabby neighbor than with you and your fantasy Ferrari.
Ja, nou die Ferrari die moet dus nog komen, snap je?
The would-be Ferrari. It's a nice dream, it's for the future, but it's not yet there. Well,
exactly.
if she prefers him to you, then you should just accept it or fight for her. And I don't mean the mean fight. I mean like just putting in the effort. Make sure she knows that you love her.
Wat betekent nou, Sunny? Wat moet ik nou dan?
Make sure she knows you love her. Have you tried talking to her about this?
Ja,
Try talking to her about this, Shark.
nou ja, ja, ik zet af en toe het voetbal op en dan vraag ik of ze naast me komt zitten.
Well, that's a start, I think. But if you would try it next time without the football, maybe after the game or just before the game, because you clearly want to see the game. But maybe if you before the game or after the game, you say, "Hey, come
Ja,
sit next to me and let's
en
have a
dan?
talk. How are you feeling? This neighbor guy, you seem to have a fancy, and why is that why is that going on here?" I think
Ja, nou,
if you
ik
would
vind
really
dit,
listen to
maar
her.
vaag toe hoor. Ik denk, ik blijf wel in mijn eentje. Later.
Well, that's always a choice. That's always a choice. I think we lost Chuck here. Being single is always a choice. I just told you guys and girls that Sonny, sees himself as a single person, and in that sense, he can come to other people, and they can join forces, and an incredible experience happens. But yeah, if you're in a relationship, I think if you're in a committed relationship, you should make an effort. Make an effort to get to know each other, talk to each other, be lovingly to each other. Uh, yeah, just go for it. Just don't hold back. And in a sense, it kind of feels like Shaq is doing this in his relationship. Uh, Not really going for it. The other person, his lady, she feels this, and yeah, she gets the attention from somewhere else. She gets the acknowledgement from somewhere else. I think we're already ready for the third part of this episode, and we're gonna have a little break.
You go to Sunny's Heartbreak, Sunny's Heartbreak Hotline Show.
Hi there, this is Sunny Heartbreak's Heartbreak Hotline, and I'm Sunny Heartbreak. Welcome back, and we're here to talk about all kinds of matters of the heart, just as this one right here. I just saw in the chat that there's a question: how to find love as an introvert? I love that. That's a good question. That's a beautiful question. There's this you got this theory that you have introverts and extroverts, and the introverts they tend to keep to themselves, and they have a lively uh, uh, world within them, and the extroverts they take this liveliness and this world within them more to the outside world, and they tend to have more social context that way, or at least they're a bit more easygoing in that direction. Uh, how to find love as an introvert? It's difficult for an introvert to make the first contact because the introvert is used to go about himself, be uh, a single person, and just mind his own business. The mind of an introvert is super fascinating because it's so colorful. There's this whole world that you can, with extroverts, you can see it from the outside. The introvert has it from within, actually. So that's a beautiful thing. And let nobody else tell you differently. But how to find love, that's a different thing. Because if you're a bit of a shy person, which could be the introvert, well, then it's difficult to approach people. I think it's nice to be aware of signals of what a person does that likes you, because most of the time the introvert will be focused a bit more inward, so not looking outward. But if you as an introvert, if you look outside and you look at the persons around you and the persons you're interested in, and you can sometimes you can just see, do they make eye contact? Do they try to make eye contact? Do they wave their hair around you and spread all their pheromones in your face? Do they flex their muscles straight in your face and get the testosterone from there all in your face? Maybe, yeah, this kind of stuff happens. It's quite well. It's not obvious. It's not an obvious thing. But if you learn to look at it a bit more closely, then it gets more obvious, obviously, and well, maybe then you can act more easy on it. If you trust that you are a nice person, that you are an interesting introvert person, it might also be easier to act on it, you know. And it's also nice, I think, to not be afraid to take the first step. It's more difficult for an introvert, but it's not impossible. What can go wrong, actually? What can go wrong with you saying, "Hi there, how are you doing?" Maybe have a talk. The weather is nice. I love it out here. Where are you from? I love the way your shoes look. Fantastic. Just well, you see people around you. You see a beautiful, magnificent person. You're interested in this person, and well, tell them that they have a fantastic taste of clothing, that you love their hair, that it looks fantastic. Don't make it creepy, but as an introvert, you're already probably a bit more chill. But don't make it creepy. Just watch out there. Give a compliment, leave it with that. And sometimes a person likes it. A conversation will take place, and from the conversation, maybe a love thing sparks, or maybe not. We'll see. We'll see that later, in 10 episodes away. Maybe this love has sparked a sparkle, and the big raging fire has started already. The woods are burning, raging. But there's a number you should call, actually, and it's right here. This is the Sunny Heartbreak Hotline, and it's not called a hotline for nothing. It's there's a number, and you can get here in the studio with me if you call this number, and we can just have a nice little chat. We can talk about your love life. If you have a specific problem, maybe you can share something about it with me and with the world. People can learn from that. People can learn from the sharing experience, actually. And it's good. It's good. Just give me a call. I'm a gentle guy, I'm delicate, like this first talk. And there was also something about sword fights. I don't know about that, but I'm a delicate guy. I'm not talking about sword fights all the time. Let's see. Ah, yeah. Shark, he knows how to hit. Don't hold back. That's solid advice. Damn complex. Good advice. Well, thank you. Thank you for all these compliments to me, actually. I'm also sitting here just spilling my heart out. Yeah, so that's nice to hear from you all what you think. Maybe I'm just rambling on and talking about nothing. Maybe I'm giving solid advice. I'm open for the conversation. So if you got something to say to me about the advice that I gave, maybe you don't agree with the advice that I give. Maybe you think, no, you should never do this. Why you say this about sword fights? That's not good. Uh, you know, just put it in the chat. Give me a call on this number right here. Let me know. Or after the show, actually, you can also do it. You can DM me or whatever. I won't look on the Instagram that much because I'm more like a analog nature guy. But sometimes, my producer, he gets whipping, and I just need to. Yeah, he likes that. He likes that. Let me see. Okay. Well, if there's no callers, we also go next to the next question, actually. Uh, yeah, that's nice. It's actually the same question, but no, it was not the same question. But it looked like it. Okay. I'm jealous of my best friend's relationship with her BF. Dot. What do I do about it, Sonny? Sometimes people are like short of words, you know. I think be a little polite, be a little precise in what you want from me. Thank you, please. But I like the fact that it's nice that you come to me. So thank you for that. Um, I'm jealous of my best friend's advice, best friend's relationship with her boyfriend, with her BF. What to do about it? I think it's fine. I think it's fine to be jealous. It's not a nice feeling. It can really, it has this acidy feel, you know. I don't like it myself. I try to keep away from it, but accept it, you know. Look at where it comes from. Where, why are you jealous? Is it something that you would like to have maybe, and you don't have? Probably you have a different kind of a relationship, or you have no relationship at all, uh, and it's something that you would, yeah, that you really cherish. You know, you would like it. Uh, in a case like that, yeah, try to look at the essence of the problem actually, and if it really gets in the way of this if of your relationship with your best friend, and I think it can, talk to your best friend about it. Talk about it. And maybe you can even, instead of saying, "Hey, I'm jealous of you," and uh, do something about it, or here's all my problems. There you go. Maybe you can also ask her. Uh, it doesn't specify if it's her. Sorry, but ask this person um, what it is that makes this relationship work so well. You know, how did this person come with this nice boyfriend, or how did this person come into such a good relationship? Does she or he have some tips maybe uh, for you? You know, be inquisitive. It's a very useful skill to be inquisitive. You know, just be curious about people. Be curious about your lover. Be curious about your fellow man or woman. Uh, be curious about the world. I think that's about enough love advice for today. Uh, I hope that there were some nice stories shared. I hope Nadia had a good call with me. I hope Shaq and his wife, or a girl at least, they will start to communicate a little. Um, I hope the introvert will meet an extrovert, or another introvert, and just, yeah, I hope people will meet each other, in this autumny vibes that are coming up. The rain is trickling down. We want to sit next to the fire and, yeah, make some love. See you next time. See you next week, actually. Bye.
When you feel down, there's no friends around. Who do you go to? All your questions about life, the best love advice. There's only one number. You go to sunny, 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 Heartbreak Hotline. Sunny, 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 Heartbreak Hotline. Sunny, sunny, sunny.